You are true inspiration, and it scares people. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you are a true inspiration, and it scares people. Listen, family, I need you to drop this down below in the comments and really mean it when you say it. I am a true inspiration. Yeah. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I am a true inspiration. See, those who are true chosen ones and those who have something special on the inside of them, we do this one particular thing, and that is we create ignition, right? You ignite something in a person, meaning you start something in a person, whether you started a new mentality, you started them on a new habit, you started them on a new journey, you started them on a new enlightening, path, or whatever the case is, but you're very igniting. You start a fire in people, and that gives people inspiration. See, you think that you have to be the next Les Brown or the next E.T., the next Reno Speech Richards, the next Joel Osteen, the next Trent Shelton, right? Whoever the biggest motivational speakers are, you don't have to be that, right? You can be an inspiration in your neighborhood. You can be an inspiration in your family. You can be an inspiration within your friend group, right? And it's going to scare other people who see it because they recognize the power that you have, the ability to be able to ignite millions of people. If you're able to do it for 10, what makes you think you can't do it for 100? And if you're able to do it for 100, what makes you think you can't do it for 1,000? And if you're able to do it for 1,000, what makes you think you can't do it for 10? And the list goes on and on and on. That's what makes you so powerful, and that's what makes a lot of people scared of you, because you are a true inspiration. You don't have to make it to the NBA to inspire a person to want to go to the NBA. What that means, Reno, let's just say you was really good in high school. Let's just say you was really good in middle school. Just the fact that you were good at that particular level, you probably have inspired somebody else to want to take it past the level you went or made it to. It's all about raising the bar. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. Raise the bar. That's what it's about. And so you can be an inspiration to the small group of people who are around you, and that still would be the contribution to change and help, form and mold the world, right? So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into how you know you are a true inspiration. But before we do so, y'all, yes, family, second video of the day. And of course, y'all, I had to do another one. I said, man, it's been a minute since I did some nature videos, walking in the park. So I wanted to do another one. I had this message on my spirit, y'all, and just had to let it get off, As y'all can see, waterfalls are still out here. And family, we back with another one, all right? But anyway, y'all, number one, and of course, leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. But number one, y'all, it's going to be this right here. Courage, all right? Courage. Courage is the willingness to act despite fear or uncertainty, even when the outcome is unknown, all right? Let me say that once again, y'all. I had to write this down specifically so y'all can understand what courage is. Courage is the willingness to act despite fear or uncertainty, even when the outcome is unknown. Many people lack courage, y'all. Many people don't have that ability to stand up to their fears. Many people don't have the ability to stand up to family. Let's just park it right there for a second. How many people go through abusive situations with their family, manipulative situations with their family? They feel like they owe their family every single thing when their family has literally been like the family of Cinderella, her stepmom and her stepsisters. Yeah, some people got biological family and they treat them just like that. Like they are the black sheep, the stepchild, the worst of the worst, right? Some people don't have the courage to stand up to their family. That's my mom, that's my dad, that's my brother, that's my sister. Many people don't have that courage to tell them no or to just walk away simply, right? Why? because they feel that they owe their family something. They feel that their family have a stronghold on them. They feel like they're doing something wrong by choosing themselves. You're not doing nothing wrong by choosing you, especially over people who's not choosing you. They're choosing themselves and everybody else. They choosing their husbands. They choosing their wives. They choosing what they decide to do with their lives. And here you are, wanting to choose them because they family. I'm not saying not to love family. Let's make that clear. A lot of people misconstrue what I say. I'm not saying that you should not love your family. I'm saying that you don't have to choose your family over the things that make you happy, or the things that bring you peace, or the things that, contributes to your family, the family that you created. All right? Let's just say that courage that you have allows you to face your fears of travel, right? You traveling now, going out the country, going to different cities, doing different things instead of being in one place and staying dormant, right? Family, it takes courage to get on a plane for 20 hours. It takes courage to get on a plane for 2 hours. It takes courage to want to leave your hometown. It takes courage. But let's just say you face that fear. You are a true inspiration to certain people, all right? The fact that you walked away from abuse. I'm talking about a relationship or a marriage. That's an inspiration. Do you not know how many people you will inspire just by telling them, hey, I walked away in 5 years, or I walked away in 2 years? You know why? Because it's somebody else who stayed for 15 years and they hate themselves for every second and every minute of those 15 years, right? You telling the person that will inspire them to leave, right? I'm not saying to leave a good person or leave a situation where it's worth fixing, because the truth of the matter is, y'all, anything you do is not going to be perfect. I don't care if it's a relationship, a marriage, a job, the business that you start. I don't care what it is, y'all, a friend who's been loyal. It's not going to be perfect. We are imperfect beings. But you don't have to stay in abuse, manipulation, pain, distraught. You don't. But the point is, y'all, is that you have that courage. And that is what's making people be inspired by you. That's what makes you a true inspiration. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number two, the second thing that makes you a true inspiration is this right here, y'all. Your confidence. All right? Your confidence. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, Reno, what do you mean I have courage but also confidence? Isn't it the same thing? No, it is not. Let me explain, y'all. See, when you have courage, like I said, it is you having the ability to be able to stand up against the fear, even the unknown and uncertain possibilities, right? Your courage allows you to stand up to people, things, and situations, right? But your confidence is you having the belief in your ability and within your skill set and within who you are as an individual. You know why? Because guess what, y'all? You can have courage but not be confident in your ability. Meaning, I have courage to get up here and sing, but if I'm not confident in my singing ability, then it's not going to work. But what if I'm confident in my singing ability, but I don't have the courage to even show it off? So courage and confidence are two different things. Make sense, y'all? But the fact that you have courage and the fact that you have confidence makes you a true inspiration. You take a woman, and this is no disrespect to the women with long hair, all right? But if you take a woman who's straight bald, right? Low haircut, hair look like mine, or even just nothing on their head, right? That takes a big level and a large amount of courage and confidence, right? It takes a lot of confidence to not only shave your head as a woman, but be around here rocking it like you the Beyonce, like you the Rihanna of the century. Yeah, it takes confidence. And guess what? A woman who is truly going through something like cancer or going through something that causes her to lose or shave her head, if a woman who's out here just doing it and rocking it, she'll make that other woman feel so good and feel so much better about herself simply because she's already been through the hate. She's been through the ridiculing. She's been through the terrible part for her, right? She paved the way for her in so many other words and ways of what I'm saying. So the point is, y'all, is that when you have that confidence, you have faith in your ability. You have belief in your ability. And that confidence is encouraging so many other people to do the same thing that you're doing, plus more. Make sense? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 3, y'all, it's going to be this right here. You turn challenges into chapters. All right? You turn challenges into chapters. This right here is very powerful, y'all, because a lot of times people go through challenges, but they stay right there. And that challenge become their lifelong war of battle. All right? It becomes their lifelong war of battle. They never get through it. They never win. They never overcome it. It's just something that they're going through. That may look like a relationship for a person or for people. It may look like a marriage. It may look like a job. It may look like a time of distraught that lasts forever. It lasts forever. The point of what I am making, y'all, is this right here. Those who turn those challenges into chapters, meaning now I have a story, I can turn the page because I made it through this challenge. I made it a chapter, and now I'm on to the next one. I'm writing my book. Yeah. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm writing my book. Every time you go from a challenge and you turn that challenge into a chapter, you're going to be an inspiration because somebody will love to read that chapter, listen to your story, and see how you made it out, to see what was the special sauce, to see what was the moral, what could they get from it, what could they learn from it, what could they do to make them get through it more efficiently and more effectively, right? The point is, y'all, is that when you turn those challenges into chapters, y'all, you are true inspiration. But it scares some people because some people wanted you to stay in that chapter. They wanted you to stay in that challenge that never became a chapter, rather, right? They wanted you to stay in that position. And it scares them because they're like, hold on, what's really in this person? What do they have? How are they able to accomplish this? Sometimes, y'all, it scares people when you made it out of a situation that they could not simply make it out of, right? Number 4, y'all, it's going to be this right here. You are the sacrifice. Yep. You are the sacrifice, right? See, when you are the sacrifice, you are the person who's paving the way. Now, when I say sacrifice, I don't want to scare nobody. I don't mean like how Jesus sacrificed himself or how God sacrificed his only begotten son. That's not what I'm saying, y'all, okay? Obviously, he's already done that. It's already been bloodshed. We don't need to be out here sacrificing ourselves, okay? He already died for our sins. I'm talking about you sacrificed a person going through the ridiculing already. You sacrificed a person going through the persecution. You sacrificed a person going through being talked about. You sacrificed, taking those bullets and those shots for people who now can walk out here freely. Martin Luther King sacrificed. Malcolm X sacrificed. Come on now, y'all get what I'm saying? When you sacrifice, you pave the way for other people, right? I think about music. And even though music can be extremely evil, witchcraft in the music, it can be very just bad, right? Detrimental, sending kids to prison and jail, okay? The point still gonna remain when I make it. When it comes to music, y'all, somebody had to pave the way, right? So the guys who made the hip, the hop, the hippie to the hop, all that, those guys paved the way for people like Curtis Blow, like Kool Moe Dee, Big Daddy Kane, right? And then Big Daddy Kane and Kool Moe Dee and KRS-One paved the way for people like Jay-Z, Big L, Nas. And then Nas them paved the way for people like, who else came around? Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak. Those guys paved the way for people like Dave East. And the list goes on. You see what I'm saying, y'all? People who did the dance music first. Tootsie Roll and Let Me See You Do the Mess Around. I mean, all these different dances paved the way for Soulja Boy to do Crank That, right? And all these other dances. Somebody had to sacrifice, meaning be looked at as the bad guy, for someone to be looked at as the good guy. That's what makes you the inspiration. That's what makes you the inspiration, because you are the sacrifice. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 5 is going to be this right here, y'all. You love what you do, all right? You love what you do. Reno, how does that make me an inspiration? Anytime y'all see, and we, and I'm going to say we, matter of fact, not just y'all, but we. Anytime we see a person who love what they do and they have a good time doing it, and they also are making money while doing it, they're making a living, forget money, but making a living doing what they love, it's going to always be an inspiration, because we see ourselves in that person. We see ourselves being able to do what they do. We see ourselves being able to get those same results. You see what I'm saying? It's an inspiration when a person loves what they do. When kids see LeBron James, if he hated what he did, they wouldn't like him like that, because the energy is going to exude off and people are going to feel it. You can tell when content creators don't like doing what they do. I guarantee y'all. Say I'm lying in the comments. You can tell when a content creator don't like the niche they're in. You can tell when a content creator is not happy. You can tell when a content creator don't really like doing what they're doing. They're just doing it because it pays their bills. But you can also tell when the content creator love what they're doing. And that's what makes you love them more and see them as a true inspiration, because they love what they're doing. That's why many people love LeBron James. That's why many people love Not, because he's making a living, and a big living, a huge living, doing what he loves to do. That is an inspiration, y'all. Understand that. But with that being said, y'all, that's going to conclude this video. Understand what I'm saying. You are a true inspiration, and it scares people, y'all. But don't allow them to stop you from doing what you're doing. Don't allow them to stop you from being the inspiration that you are. Don't allow them to stop you from getting to your God-given destiny, all right? I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. But, of course, y'all make sure y'all go over to the Rich Mentality Academy. Y'all be sure to go over and get one of those books. You can book a one-on-one session with your boy. Of course, y'all, you can get a Yes Sir t-shirt. Once again, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.